it didn't work out at that point in time. She still had a special place in my heart, and with all the circumstances that came up, I wanted to give it the opportunity to see if there was anything still there. That's how I explained it to my sons. And I said, if I don't, then I might miss the chance.
I was like, I'm just giving up on men. I'm giving up on ever getting remarried or anything. In fact, I said I would never get married again until it was him.
And I just had to take a chance on coming up with something that I thought that maybe would be special to her. It was to me. So
it was very special, and it was perfect.
Well, tell them how it happened.
Yeah, so he takes me to Mabella's restaurant, and which is not unusual. We love that restaurant. And he was like, hey, I just decided I wanted to take, and it was a weeknight, so I didn't think anything of it. There was no special occasion or anything. He was like, I just want to take you to dinner. And I was like, okay. So we went to dinner. We had a little romantic dinner because we were like placed in a little corner where no one else was. And we just had a really nice dinner. And then he goes, well, I know you love looking at Christmas lights. Do you want to go look at Christmas lights tonight? And I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be great. So we left there, and he drove the back way, which is not unusual for him to do that. And so he was like, okay, we're going to look for some lights over in this area. Well, he got closer to Columbus High School, which is where we met. And I just fell right into the trap. I'm like, do you remember how we used to run up and down those stairs at Columbus High School? We would just have a heart attack now if we tried that. And he goes, yeah, he goes, you remember we used to park? He goes, now I think they've paved the parking lot. And I said, yeah, they have, because my son attended there. And I was like, yeah, I remember. He goes, where did we used to park? And I said, under that tree. And we'd park, because it was dirt, gravel then. And he goes, let's go back there and just, for old time's sake, look around. So we pull in, and he has a sign that has all my high school pictures, which were terrible, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. And he thought of that all on his own, went and had all the pictures developed and made the sign and said, original scene of the crime. This is where she stole my heart. And then underneath it said, will you marry me? And a big old dozen roses were sitting there with a little card that says, I hope you'll say yes. But I'm blind. So he's pulling up, and he's in this big jacked up truck, and I'm going, what does that say? And he's like, you can't read that? 54, so anyway. Then anyway, he got out and got on his knees and handed me this beautiful ring and asked me to marry him. So.
And she said yes.
Yeah.
All the way back to where it started.